Let's say that everyone were age 0 for a second. Okay, everyone was born today. How do you solve the healthcare problem? You don't really have to solve the healthcare problem because people, presumably, you train them to buy insurance when they're young. The big problem is people don't buy insurance when they're young. Now they're 60, they don't have insurance, they have pre-existing conditions, and now no one's going to cover them, right? So we all know that the problem in the future is not going to be people who are 65 because in 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, they'll be dead, right? The big problem is going to be people who are 20 who are not getting health insurance now, and then in 40 years, they have a pre-existing condition, they look for health insurance. So if we're talking about the future and the future plans for healthcare, what we need to be doing is encouraging young people to buy health insurance. Well, there are only two ways to do that. One is to use the government to force people to buy health insurance, and the other way is to basically have a market system that punishes people for not buying health insurance. Okay, the way you have a market system that punishes people for not buying health insurance is you make it very clear to people that there's a moral hazard involved here, that if you don't buy health insurance, that you're going to be paying more in the long run, so you'd better, well, pay health insurance right now and make smart decisions about it. Now, for the people who fall through the cracks, as I say, there's two groups now that we're talking about. There's people who are old and have pre-existing conditions, and it's too late for them. What do? They can't go back to being 20 and buy health insurance when they were healthy, right? So for those people, obviously, we have to have some sort of backup that phases out over time, right? That doesn't work the same way for a 60-year-old as it works for a 40-year-old or a 30-year-old who can buy when they're healthy, because we want to encourage those people to buy, not to be relying on government.